Hello students, today we will be doing a revision class. We will be practicing some MCQ questions, multiple choice questions for chapters 1 and 2. Let us start. In plants, the roots absorb water from the soil by the process of active transport, diffusion, root pressure, osmosis. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then you can look back to find the answer and the explanation. So in this question, the root absorbs the water from the soil by the process of osmosis. So active transport means there is an expenditure of energy by which the ions are taken up by the plants against the ionic gradient. Diffusion, movement of the ions from high concentration to low concentration. Root pressure, once the water has been absorbed, then there is a formation of a certain pressure called the root pressure, which will allow the water to go up the plant, but it cannot go much high. Next question. The lenticels perform the exchange of gases by leaves, hard and woody stem parts, root surface, all of the above. By the hard and woody stem parts. Leaves have the stomata. The tissue of xylem, which is living, xylem tracheids, vessels, fibers, parenchyma. The answer is xylem parenchyma. Tracheids, vessels and fibers, all three of them are dead tissues. The process in which the plants spend energy in the form of ATP for the uptake of ions against a concentration gradient is called passive transport, osmosis, active transport, diffusion. So what is happening? There is an expenditure of energy and that is against the concentration gradient. Therefore, it is the active transport. Flax, hemp and jute are fibers used in the textile industry. They are obtained from xylem fibers, xylem vessels, sieve tubes or phloem fibers. The answer is phloem fibers. So phloem fibers are mainly contributing to this flax, jute, hemp, all of these. Which of the following tissues are alive but lose the nucleus after maturity? Xylem vessels, tracheids, sieve tubes, xylem trachea. The sieve tubes are living but they lose their nucleus after maturity. The answer is iron, boron, copper and nickel, because carbon, nitrogen and calcium, here they are all macro elements. The deficiency of which of the following can lead to necrosis or cell death? Potassium, calcium, manganese, phosphorus, manganese, sulfur, potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, manganese and calcium. The correct answer is potassium, calcium and magnesium. Next, the various processes contribute to the ascent of sap to the top of the tall trees. The process that plays the major role is root pressure, diffusion, transpiration pull, active transport. The correct answer is transpiration pull. The root pressure, diffusion and active transport also play a certain role in the ascent of sap in the tall trees. But the major contribution is the transpiration pull. Next, moving on to the second chapter. Which of the following is not an underground stem? Rhizome, tuber, runner, corm. The correct answer is runner, because rhizome, tuber and corm, all of them are present underground. Okay, they are underground stem, whereas the runner is arising from the as a lateral branch, and it will touch the soil and it will cause the rooting to form a new plant. The vegetative reproduction in Bryophyllum takes place by adventitious birds present on the rhizome, corm, leaves, runner. The correct answer is leaves. So in Bryophyllum, the leaves are jagged in this way, okay, and at these ends there are the buds, okay. These buds are capable of forming the roots and forming the new plant, okay. In grafting, the stem cutting with roots is called stalk, corm, bulb, scion. The correct answer is with roots is stalk. So you need to remember that there is a plant, okay, is the root, and in grafting there will be two parts, okay, one with the root and one without the root, which we are including here. So the one with the root is known as the stalk, okay, and the top one is known as scion, okay. So the question is without roots, so the answer is with roots, it will be stalk. The asexual means of reproduction commonly found in bacteria is binary fission, multiple fission, budding, fragmentation. It is binary fission. So in most of the bacteria, the asexual reproduction is by binary fission. In Chlamydomonas, it is by multiple fusion. Budding is in yeast, fragmentation is in Spirogyra. Pollination by the means of insects is known as entomophily, hydrophily, chirapterophily, ornithophily. The correct answer is entomophily. Entomophily in insects, hydrophily by water, ornithophily is by birds. After fertilization, the ovary develops into fruit, seed coat, fruit coat. The correct answer is fruit. Okay, the ovary develops into fruit, the ovule develops into the seed. The site of fertilization in humans is oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina. The correct answer is oviduct or fallopian tube. Next, the female sex hormones produced by the ovary in humans are both estrogen and progesterone, only estrogen, only progesterone, or adrenaline. The correct answer is both estrogen and progesterone. The whorls of the flower from the inside to outside are calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, corolla, calyx, androecium, gynoecium, gynoecium, androecium, corolla, calyx, or androecium, gynoecium, corolla, calyx. The correct answer is gynoecium, androecium, corolla, and calyx. Okay. In tissue culture, the undifferentiated mass of cells that undergoes differentiation on treatment with hormones to produce explants, plantlets, callus, stalk. The correct answer is plantlets. So the undifferentiated mass of cells is called callus. The callus undergoes differentiation in the presence of hormones to form the plantlets. The callus is coming from the rapidly growing shoot tips, apex, okay, wherever there is a fast growth in the tips, those parts of the plants are known as the explants. Okay, from the explants the callus is produced, and callus on treatment with hormones is converted into the plantlets. Okay, so these are some of the questions for revision. You may please also revise the questions in your textbook as well as study the lesson properly. Best of the luck with your preparation. Thank you.